Hello guys, in this video we're going to start working Unit 1 of our book. The topic of this unit is survival, and we're going to talk about vocabulary and grammar. The vocabulary in this unit will cover verbs of movement and adjectives to describe uncomfortable feelings. Watch the video to see all the important words from this unit. Here are the words that are presented in Unit 1. Make sure you know the meaning of all these words. Some of them have more than one meaning, so you have to make sure you know the context to use the word correctly. Now, let's talk about the grammar in this unit. The topic is verbs followed by infinitive or gerund. This is a topic that might be a little bit frustrating, and I'm going to explain why. In English, there are some verbs that are followed by verbs in the gerund form, that is, verbs that end in ing. For example, working, studying, walking. There are also verbs that are followed by verbs in the infinitive form with the word to in front of them. For example, to walk, to study, to work. And then there are verbs that are followed by both the infinitive or the gerund. What we have to be careful is that there are some verbs that when you follow them with the infinitive or the gerund, it makes no difference in the meaning of the sentence. For example, the verb start. But there are some verbs that when you follow them with the infinitive or the gerund, the meaning of the sentence changes. For example, the verb remember. Now, the big question is, how do we know if a verb is followed by the infinitive or if it's followed by the gerund? Well, this is the frustrating part. There are no specific rules to decide which verb is followed by what form. Verb patterns need to be learned individually. In other words, you have no alternative but to study, study, and study. Here we have some examples of verbs in all four verb patterns, followed by a gerund or infinitive, followed by either infinitive or gerund with no difference in meaning, and with difference in meaning. Like I said before, the only way to learn this is by study. If you find it difficult to memorize a list of verbs like this, just like I have this problem, my suggestion is that you think about examples. Put these verbs in some sentences that might help you remember the use. Think about books, movies, songs. All this context might give you some assistance when you try to remember which pattern to use. That's it, guys. Now you just have to do the exercises in Google Classroom, do the exercises in your book, practice, keep on studying, and I see you in class. Bye bye.